right. Good day, viewers. I remain my humble self again. Otemu Ogenenyero teaching on YouTube. I encourage you all over the world to subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch and share. God bless you. Let's talk about quadratic equation. But in that quadratic equation, I will be talking about how we can use completing the square method to solve quadratic equation. Now let's look at this example now. Said use completing the square method to solve the following quadratic equations. X raised to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now what do we do? Let me write it again. X raised to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. I will move the constant to this side. That's the first thing I will do. Now say x squared minus 7x is equal to, when plus 12 crosses the sign of equal to, it changed to minus 12. It changed to minus 12. All right. What's the first thing we now do? I'm going to say let's add half of the square of the coefficient of x to both sides. To both sides. Add half of the square of the coefficient of x to both sides. That means this, I want to add the half of this coefficient of x to this side and to this side, which simply means x squared minus 7s. I am not adding with the English add, but it has a negative value, which is 7 over 2. This is the meaning of the half. You can as well do it, I can do it like this. I can write it minus 7 times 1 over 2. So it's the same way, which I now write as minus 7 over 2. All square, add it to both sides, which is equal to minus 12 plus minus 7 over 2 all square. Okay. First step to take. Now, this house x is from this that we get this. Take note. So I'm going to write x minus this 7 over 2 all square, because both of them have square, is equal to minus 12 plus, what is minus 7 squared? Minus 7 squared gives us 49. So here is 49 minus 2 squared. What does this one mean? This one means minus 7 squared over minus 2 squared. That is what it means. Now, it will give us 4. Okay? Let's simplify the right hand side. Here means x minus 7 over 2 all square is equals to minus 12. Okay, let's simplify the right hand side. This one means over 1. The LCM there is 4. The LCM there is 4. 1 divided by 4 is 4. 4 times minus 12 is minus 48. 4 times minus 12 is minus 48. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times plus 49 is plus 49. So now, here is x minus 7 over 2 all square. Now, what is minus 48 plus 49 is 1 over 4. This is square. So we are going to take the square root. Oh, the square root, yes, what is square of both sides. What can counter square is square root. What can counter square root is square. Now, what do? I'm going to write x minus 7 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 1 over 2, which is the square root, is equal to plus or minus the square root of 1 over 4. This, we cancel this. Okay, let's go further. Now, what if 2 cancel this? You are left with x minus 7 over 2, which is equal to plus or minus the square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 4 is 2. I will make x the subject of the formula. Then minus 7 over 2, we cross the sign of equal to, so this change to 7 over what? Over 2 plus or minus 1 over 2. We have two solutions there. Now, look at the first. I will take 7 over 2. I will take the positive value 1 over 2, or I will not take 7 over 2. I will not take the negative value, which is minus 1 over what? 2. So what do? We simplify. They have a common denominator. So I will take the common denominator, or I will equally take it here. In primary 4, 3, or basic 3, if they have the same denominator, just add the power. What do? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 divided by 3 again is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So here will be 7 minus 1. Okay? Let's proceed further. Okay. What is now 7 plus 1 is 8. X is equals to 8 over 2. Or what is 7 minus 1 is 6. Here is 6 over 2. What can we do? I will use this 2 to divide this 8. 2 here 1. 2 here 4. 2 here 1. 2 here, 3. Okay, so the value of x is 4 or 3. This is the root of the equation. In SS1 or grade 7, grade 9, we can also from here work back using the roots to get this value back. That will be a topic for another day. So the root of the equation is 4 or 3. Okay, I will not disconnect. The last one is very, very important. The last example, because I'm going to give you 3 here now. Then the last one, very, very important. Okay, let's take question number 2 on this topic. Question number 2. Yeah, how to solve this? 2x raised to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, let me move this 3 first to this side before we work with this. 2x raised to the power 2 minus 7x when plus 3 crosses this sign of equal to the other side, it changed to minus 3. So what is the coefficient of x squared? It's 2. So I'm going to divide 2 by 2. So that means 2x raised to the power of 2 divided by 2 minus 7x all over 2 is equal to minus 3 all over 2. This will cancel this. If that cancels that, you are left with x raised to the power of 2 minus 7x all over 2 is equal to minus 3 all over 2. Okay, let's now add half of the square of the coefficient of x to both sides. Let's add half of the square of the coefficient of x to both sides. All right, which means x minus 7x over 2, we are adding plus over 2 bracket 2. This is the half. There's 2 there before. All square is equal to minus 3 over 2. Take note, we are adding. Then 7 minus 7. Take note, there's a minus there. Minus 7 over 2 bracket 2. All what? Square. That's in English. Add half of the square of the coefficient of x. 7 over 2 was here. The English half is this, which is also there. So now, here is x squared minus 7x over 2 plus bracket minus 7 over 4. 2 times 2 is 4 raised to the power of 2 is equal to minus 3 over 2 plus bracket minus 7 again over 4 all raised to the power of 2. This one has square. So half square. So I will take x minus 7 over 4 all raised to the power of 2 is equal to minus 3 over 2. What is minus 7 times minus 7, that meaning of the square? It gives us 49. 7 times 7 gives us 49. Then 4 times 4 gives us 16. Okay, let us simplify the right hand side. Let's simplify the right hand side. So here is x minus 7 over 4 all squared is equal to, what is the LCM of 2 and 16? Is 16. The LCM of 2 and 16 is 16. 2 divided by 16 is 8. 2 divided by 16 is 8. 8 times minus 3 is minus 24. Plus 16 divided by 16 is 1. 1 times 49 is 49. Okay, let's come to this side and still work and get our answer. Alright, here is now x minus 7 over 4 raised to the power of 2 is equal to, alright, minus 24 plus 49 gives us 25 all over 16. Okay, let's now take the square roots, because this is square, the square roots of both sides. Of both what side, which means x minus 7 over 4 all squared times the square root is equal to plus or minus the square root of 25 over 16. Okay, now this we cancel this. You are left with x minus 7 all over 4 is equal to plus or minus, what is square root of 25 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. The square root of 16 is, okay, let's walk further. Alright, I will move this minus 7 all over 4, and as it crosses the sign of equal to, it changes to a positive value, which means x is equal to 7 over 4 plus or minus 5 over 4. So we have two solutions there. One will carry a positive value. X is equal to 7 all over 4. I will take the positive first. You can take the negative, depending on you. You get the same answer. Or 7 over 4. This time, I will not take the negative value. 5 over 4. Yes, they have the common denominator. So I will take one as my LCM. So therefore, I will take it with 4. I will not take it again. So be 4. Since they have a common denominator, I will add, and here is 7 minus what? 5. 7 plus 5, it gives us 12. So x is equal to 12 over 4. Or what is 7 minus 5? It gives us what? 2. So here is 2 over 4. Okay. 4 here. 1. 4 into 12 is 3. 2 here. 1. 2 into 4 is 2. So x is equals to 3 or 1 over 2. The last one is not like this. It will be different. It's different from this. That is the reason why I said you should not disconnect. You should not disconnect. Stay connected. All right, let's all do the last but not the least. The last but not the least. Okay, let's take example number 3, which is the last. So y squared plus 8y plus 4 is equal to 0. Y squared plus 8y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, and now say y squared plus 8y. When this plus 4 crosses equal to, it changes to minus 4. Take note of that, the first step. So I'm now saying, let's now add half of the square of the coefficient plus 8y plus that plus over 2. This is the middle of the half. Is equal to minus 4 plus bracket plus 8 over 2 all squared. That 2 meaning that is a half. It's what I can write like this: 8 times 1 over 2, which is something as 8 over 2. So that's what I just write there. Alright? Now, here is y squared plus 8y. Yes, I will now be, we can divide here. We give us plus 4 all squared, because 2 divided by 8 is 4. Then plus is equals to minus 4 plus bracket 4 all squared. Okay, I will now say y. This one has a square. It's from here we get here. So I'm comparing these two results. Plus 4 all square is minus 4 plus what is 4 square is 16.